start to the finish. On our grind, money on our mind, chasing every dime. Nigga gotta shine, say we be on our grind, money on our mind, chasing every dime. Nigga gotta shine, say we be on our grind, money on our mind, chasing every dime. Nigga gotta shine, say we be on our grind, money on our mind.
Right. Check this out, though. Hey, check this out, man. You already know what it is. This is Al Snorky with the Al Snorky Show.
Okay.
I got my man DC Taylor Books, and you don't get many black authors out this joint nowadays. So, you know, you see him, he a black author from the hood. If you want to be that, you can be. Tell me a little bit about what you got going on, though, man.
Alright, shit. Man, it's really alright. So like what you want to know, like how I started, like what
Man,
got me
tell
writing
what
books.
Yeah.
Alright, shit. Shit. You know, I ain't gonna say too much for you people. Really, what it was is, alright. So I would start going out. I went out in North Carolina to go to school when I was like 18. You know what I'm saying? When I was 19 and shit. When I was 19, my second year in school, I was like, you know what I'm saying, trying to like find my way more so you could say.
Right.
I was trying to find my way, and my grades was always good, but I was more so like, I really hadn't had time like that to myself away from like family. Like everything I ever did, even like streetwise, like in Maryland and shit, I always had family, you know what I'm saying? So when I went out there, I was kind of like on my own, so I spent a lot of time by myself. So like that second year, I got to hanging in the street, you know what I'm saying? I'm smoking that weed and shit, and goddamn, for you college students, man, it don't be no good weed on campus, so you gonna have to goddamn branch out. But yeah, so look, that's what the fuck I did. I started branching out, started hanging with the right niggas but the wrong niggas, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn, I was hanging with the right niggas in some regard and then the wrong niggas in other regards, you know what I'm saying? And shit, from there, man, shit, it started going uphill, downhill, every hill, which way. I want to say, like, when I was 19, I was on my way coming from school. I just bought me a cutie. This back when goddamn weed was like 1100 a cutie. Not even for no, like, not that rapper shit now. This was
1100 for a quarter pound?
Man, or a stack, I want to say.
God
pounds
damn,
was still 38, 39 back in 20.
This is some loud,
It's
though.
like 2015, 2016.
Oh, okay, all right, bet. I'm thinking you talking about the regular shit.
This, all right, so look, y'all, for the people why, this like 2015, 2016. I went to college in 2014, so it's my second year.
Yeah.
This happened in like 2015, going on 2016.
Right.
P's like 38, 3,900, you know what I'm saying, for a bag of weed, bag of loud. So I give me a cutie, goddamn. I hadn't even paid for the cutie though, so I goddamn, I'm flying down the road, goddamn, I driving shorty car. And for everybody watching, man, if you about to do something, and somebody asks you, somebody you trust, some of your friends, and they say, man, you sure you don't want to do this shit tomorrow, or you don't want to do this shit the next day, take heed to that message. Because it might save your life. Because look, shorty asked me before we got down on the road to go back home and shit, she asked me, because she lived in VA, I lived in Maryland. My folks lived in DC. She asked me though, she said, you sure you don't want to go tomorrow? And I was like, man, nah, man, fuck it, man, let's go. Don't rush it. So I went. Took off. I'm doing like, man, we 3 hours. We didn't clear 3 hours. Now anybody that drove that far, it's a 6 hour drive from goddamn there to Charlotte, place like, you know what I'm saying, probably like Charlotte, Huntersville, all that like insane area. So from DC, Maryland, that's a 6 hour drive.
Yeah.
So man, that shit, man, we flying, man. Now I say we like 3 minutes. And now when I looked at the joint, it was 3 hours and 6 minutes left. I still remember it to this day. Goddamn, it was we want to say it was November 18th, 2016. Goddamn, state trooper got behind the goddamn car, man. And long story short, that was my first bid. So like when I goddamn, because everybody know VA is a commonwealth, you know what I'm saying? For y'all watching, VA is a commonwealth, so, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how strict they is now, but this was like 5 years ago.
Oh, they gonna bust your ass.
Yeah, nah, they bust my ass. And shout out Charles C. Cosby. You ever catch a case in Virginia, man, fuck with Cosby. Cosby gonna get you right. Cost me five rack A's, but shit, got me 7 months. They was trying to give me 2 years for a quarter pound of weed.
Damn.
Yeah, goddamn, gave me a year. He tried to give me 2 off the felony. He gave me a year off the misdemeanor, so I served half of that. So from then, that's when I was reading books. I was reading K1. If y'all familiar with street books, I was reading that K1 shit. And that's what got me into books. You know what I'm saying? But fast forward in time, I ain't started writing them to this bid I did out of Charlotte. I got caught, you know what I'm saying, that shit riding in the car. Little stick in the glove department,
Right.
you know. And they allegedly said the nigga did something. But
Yeah.
you know how that
That
goes.
shit driving the car. Yeah.
Cool shit. Alright, so anyway, I catch the little shooting case or whatever out of Charlotte and shit.
Mhm.
They locked me up for I get out on house arrest because my first charge in Charlotte, and I ain't got no felony on my record. All that's on there is a misdemeanor for weed.
Okay.
Alright, so they take me down there, they let me go. You know what I'm saying? I got out on motherfucking house arrest. They let my partner out like $1,000 bond because he had a pride. But that shit was nothing. Like, we was good. They come pick me up again for the same charge a year later. This how they fuck you in them little hit country towns though. They fuck you like that. They get you down there for one thing, and then they keep fucking with you on the premises of that.
Yeah.
So they get me down there. You know what I'm saying? Ask me questions, whole nine. Now now every real street nigga know. You know, I ain't gotta say. You know what I'm saying? You already know, nigga, mouth shut. That's just life. Now, when you do that, they gonna fuck with you more. So they let me go, of course, you know what I'm saying? I still got the case hanging over my head. Now they tried to say, to remind you, y'all, I got a case with the same nigga. Me and his court date every time, saying everything on the same time,
Yeah.
So goddamn, one day I look up, motherfucking, they like, well, I think the monitor had died, right? But before that, now this was a whole nother time. Because the second time they picked me up on the same charge, they came and got me because of failure to appear.
Dang.
They fucked me. So they give me the failure to appear, right? Then they say, all right, so I get out again on monitor. They get me on the monitor.
Yeah.
Put me on the monitor again. They come get me again, said the joint was dead. Asked me more questions.
Right.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? All right, they ain't like it. Nigga ain't got no answers. Cool. Then they doubled all the bombs. So they took all the original charges and they instead of the Jones being $5,000, they made them all $10,000. Yeah, doubled the Jones and set me in there. And my lawyer, when we had went to court, my lawyer had the only argument was, hey man, he been on goddamn house arrest for a whole year. He ain't had no failure to appear.
Right.
Woo to woo. I didn't have because I was on house arrest. They got my location. You know what I'm saying? So that was that, and that's how I got off of that and shit. But what led me to writing, man, sitting in that cell, man, listening to them idiots. You know what I'm saying? Niggas sitting in there, and not everybody in the cell is an idiot, because I was in the cell, and I'm nobody's idiot.
Right.
But when you got somebody and y'all trying to go somewhere, and the motherfucker keep motherfucking doing the same shit that had him where he wasn't wanting to be, then you got an idiot. You know what I'm saying? That's when you got an insane. When you trying to do the same, when you keep wanting to do something, 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 and then you fuck it up. You fuck it up. It's fucking up. It's fucking up. It's fucking up. And you keep telling yourself, I'm doing this the right way. That's insanity.
Right.
Because while you doing that and you keep fooling around with the non-right way to do, you could goddamn sit, take your time, take a step back, and actually learn what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
So that's basically what it was for me. Like I said, they took me to court for the bond hearing, got out. You know what I'm saying? I'm still fighting the case today, but niggas about to beat it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga innocent. You know what I'm saying? That's just that. But alright, so I say that to say, alright, so I'm sitting down there. I'm talking to people. They telling me about guns and woo the woo. You know, typical jail shit.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to this shit. But it's like my whole mindset and the way in which I want to go about shit is changing. You know what I'm saying? When y'all get in these predicaments in life and you fucked up or whatever the case may have you gotta goddamn change. You know what I'm saying? You gotta change. That's the only thing. That's the only thing it is, man. You gotta change. When I got out, I ain't holler at nobody. I ain't talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just did everything I was supposed to do. I kept going to school. You You know what I'm saying? Niggas, of course, niggas gonna fuck with me because I am who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all, and whoever watching this, whatever young nigga might watching this, that might can help save, man. Don't now, you know what I'm saying? Be a solid nigga always. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, don't worry about niggas who aren't, and don't worry about what a nigga gotta say to you. Cause once you real, once your image is established, a nigga can't blemish an image that's set in stone. You ain't never seen a nigga go to stone and carve something out. That don't happen. You know what I'm saying? So once you that nigga, you that nigga.
Right.
Now the only thing you have to be doing is transferring that energy from being that nigga on the street to being that man. That means being that man in that room, being that man and as far as the media presence, standing up. You know what I'm saying? When you got a dream, a lot of y'all doing all this shooting and woo and whatever the fuck the case may have you, y'all doing all this. Y'all afraid to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't afraid to go on a block or stand there or do this, but you afraid to talk to people. You're afraid to chase your dreams. That ain't real nigga shit. Real niggas don't have fear.
Yeah.
And every real nigga know that. Of course, fear is man-made. So fear is something that is an element. It's gonna be with you regardless because that's just the trait of a human. But real niggas don't let fear control them. Real niggas take fear, looking in the eye, and keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know you might be scared of something, but it's one thing to be scared than to be petrified. So I was goddamn scared to put my life and everything right in the public eye, but goddamn I wasn't petrified. You know what I'm saying? And I went about that. That's how the fuck I did that. And so I say the jail time and sitting in there with a bunch of niggas that, you know what I'm saying, was like me, but they wasn't trying to elevate.
Right.
The conversations they was having showed me that it was conversation I couldn't even partake in. Like niggas talking about their charges and the guns they got and what they want to do, and I can't even partake in that because I'm on a whole different plateau. So that whole bid, I did nothing but talk about my book and wrote my book and told niggas I went to school and woo to woo. And by the graces of God, I got out and was able to graduate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what was the first book about though?
All right, so I wrote the book, man, but the book ain't really do what it was supposed to
cool.
do. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's
a
cool.
process.
It's a process. It ain't no get rich quick scheme. And for my young niggas out there, for my niggas who really in the trap or really doing what you supposed to be doing,
Right.
that whatever the case may have you, whatever it is, and whatever lane you are in, when you doing something and you really know you doing that motherfucker and you gonna do that motherfucker, you got your plan. You don't quit on yourself, and by that I mean you don't let little shit like, oh, that'll get in the way or that'll get in the way. That
It's
shit,
like fair.
nah, that shit is nowhere near anything. That's just nothing. Don't worry about that type of shit. The only shit you should be worried about is goddamn, what the fuck. You shouldn't worry about what motherfuckers think. You should be worried about putting the content out and goddamn making sure you got a system, make a successful system. So alright, so the first book was about like I grew up around a lot of drug dealers and shit.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying, I gave a little bit about my life and how motherfuckers was talking to me and what I seen and what that did to my mind and reverted me to. But you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna walk you into my neighborhood, walk you into my household, walk you into like the biggest nigga on my block, walk you into all that shit, man. You know I can't tell you everything.
Nah, that's cool. I just want you to give him a glance, let him know what you about.
It's real shit, you know what I'm saying? All of it, I ain't gonna say it's based on a true story. Y'all know what's up. I just say it's all real deal shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all real deal shit. It's shit that you can have. It's shit that you could use. Shit you could deal with.
Right.
And shit's gonna help you. Cause like I said, shit, nigga, I done been to jail. I done beat the jail.
Yeah.
I done beat the system. You know what I'm saying? I do the right thing every day. I graduated college. All that shit. All that shit take time, man. It take time to grow. Take time for your mind to grow. It take time for you to have these different thoughts. But one thing a nigga don't tell you is, when you set out to win, you really setting out to lose. Because that's the only way you going to win if you find out how to lose.
Yeah.
How the fuck you going to know what to do right if you never know what you was doing wrong?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was my biggest life lesson. You know what I'm saying? Being able to get out there and say, you know what, you going to fail. But nigga, that's just the process of winning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And see, when you about to win and you lose, it's not failing. You only fail when you quit, and it's like the opportunities
Yeah.
non-violent. You just quit. Nobody knows you for nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody knows you for your craft no more. Hey, you used to sell weed. You still got some gas? Nah, you just quit. You ain't grab no zip. You ain't shake back. You just quit.
Right.
I don't quit. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
shake
what's
back.
up. You definitely got a lot on your mind, you know. That's why I'm just letting you rock, man. 'Cause that shit interesting. Everybody need to tell their story. And I'm glad you found a way to motherfucking put it out. You know, you writing books. That shit gonna work, you know what I mean? Like you say, never quit. Because this how I look at quitting. What you gonna do tomorrow if you quit? You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe in quitting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. And I say this for the people watching. Oh, you don't ever want to quit on something because it's just like everybody got dreams. You know what I'm saying? And I learned a lot from motherfuckers that accomplish their dreams. I like rappers. You know what I'm saying? I like listening to them. I like looking at what they got going on.
Yeah.
Not because them niggas is talking about something. Let's be honest. None of that shit really talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? The 80s, 90s, rappers, but them niggas don't be talking about nothing. And you got your few. You got your few choice men like J. Cole and the Kendrick Lamars and the Kanye Wests and you know what I'm saying, niggas like King Von, because I feel like what King Von was talking about was influential in his neighborhood. Like he's showing you like, nigga, I was a king out here, a god out here.
Yeah, I can see it in his eyes. Younger, he was a hitter. You know what I mean?
Shorty was doing his thing out here, but not even to that. Shorty was a king.
Yeah.
Niggas knew that. Nigga, I'm only doing this because I have to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, once this is over, nigga gonna show everybody, like, nigga, we can win. And that's what the fuck, that's the type rapper I listen to. But I fuck with rappers for one reason, man. Them niggas had a dream in it, and they applied themselves.
Right.
You going to the studio every day, you putting in the little bit of money you do have. Niggas not listening to this shit. You posting it every day. I done seen niggas come up.
Yeah.
Niggas not looking at this shit. Niggas ain't seeing this shit, ain't paying you no attention, no nothing.
That's how it go. Shit, so what's like, boom. Alright, so you got the books, like what's your ultimate goal? You know what I'm saying? What you expect to accomplish from making these books?
Man, like I said, and jail ain't the only struggle, but it's just like that was a struggle that I was faced with.
Right.
Where it was like, damn, bro, like, what the fuck can I do? Like, what's gonna go on next? So I say with my books and me and just looking at me, like, don't pay attention to the books. Read the words, get the words, and understand the nigga that they coming from, and understand that, like, nigga, this is a choice. This is a guaranteed choice. This is something that I said, you know what? I'm tired. I don't want my life to go like this no more. I want my life to go like this. And for your life to go like this, you gotta let go of this, or let go of her, or let go of him, or let go of that. So that's where I goddamn excelled at, was trying to goddamn have something for the people. So I say, like, jail was a thing where it was like, man, that was something I was faced with that was like, damn, that was a big obstacle. And I write books to let people know. I write stories, everything, poems.
Right.
I'm a writer. I'm not just I'm a writer.
Yeah.
I write this shit to let people know, man, you can do anything you want to do, bro. Right. Anything. Literally. I know it sounds cliche, but it's like, nigga, I was sitting in a cell and watching my dream fade away. I didn't even think I'd be able to graduate. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga, and you can do it your way.
Right.
Like, it's a lot of niggas that's going to get up here and be talking, or like talk on these talk shows, and they winning, but they winning flawed. Niggas done told on somebody, like, I'm gonna make this known. I ain't told on nobody. And that's not something that I like to bring up a lot. It's just something.
That shit need to be brought up.
It's something that need to be brought up, because it'll be a lot of niggas. It's a lot of niggas with paper. It's a lot of niggas winning out here, and they done did it fucked up. And I know young niggas is watching like, damn, nigga, I got all this real shit. I got all this real shit going on. Like, how the fuck can I win? Nigga, it's possible. I'm not ever gonna see a sale again. I haven't told on no man. I took my lick, you know what I'm saying? I did what the fuck I was supposed to do. When I got down there, I changed my life. I got out. I made sure my homies changed their life, or I gave them advice too. If they didn't, I didn't worry about it. If I got a bitch that ain't talking to, I don't worry about it. Motherfucker, what y'all need to realize is y'all need to get somewhere where y'all say, all right, this is what I want. Like, nigga, I want 20 grand in 3 months in a motherfucking Beamer. And I'm gonna get that bitch. Why? Cause I set my mind to it.
Right.
And everything I'm doing at this point in time is going towards that goal. A lot of motherfuckers don't even know what they want. Like, and that shit gotta be real important. You gotta know what you want, and you gotta also know that it can be attained. It can be obtained without you doing some long ass bid. It could be obtained without you goddamn getting shot. It could be obtained without you doing any fuck shit. You
Without
could be
you even being in the streets.
you could be
can
the
do this
realest
shit.
nigga. You could be the stand-upest nigga. You could be the softest nigga,
Right.
and that shit will go your way. All you gotta do is believe,
Be
and
you.
first have a plan. Like, just know what the fuck you want. Say, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. And this is how it's gonna go. What you telling God and the universe is, man, this is gonna work. Niggas don't just get lucky out the blue. They just keep going that shit, and that shit probably, it's gonna look like it's not gonna work, cause that's what God wants you to think. He wants you to see. He testing you to see if you say, all right, man, let me get off this shit, man. Fuck this shit, man.
Yeah.
He wants you. He want to see that type of
Down
shit.
to the last minute.
So when you goddamn getting right and shit like that not happening, you know what I'm saying, and you constantly working, that's God just trying to make sure you putting in that work. And you keep putting in that work, you keep praying, and when you done putting in that work, then you pray, and you wait. Don't ever be afraid to stop everything and wait. You can't, it's a lot of niggas, I know we all know motherfuckers that work every day and they still broke. That's because them niggas is working. They not applying nothing. They just going in there and working to the bone. Man, you know how many, we'd be in trouble if our car just had one thing, one part. A car got endless mechanical parts, arms, and rear views, and motherfucking left column, left stern, car, all this shit. It take different parts. So as a man, you are a part. Now you need to, okay, I'm going to sell this. I'm going to sell waters and cookies on the evening. I goddamn sell my books during the day, sell my raps at night, go to work next day. You gotta be working like a car, endless parts. Even if you ain't literally working, it gotta be something you doing. All right, I'm gonna write raps today. I'm gonna turn them in tomorrow. I'm gonna produce tracks the next day. I'm gonna put up the videos. You gotta be working like a fucking slave. Slim, you gotta work like a car. You gotta have any different parts working, and then you pray. You work. You use your arms, your muscles, use everything you got. Then you go pray. Use everything God got, and then that's how you goddamn do whatever the fuck it is you want to do.
Man, that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? It's so real because I'm taking heed to what he's saying. You know, because it's only one way to do things. That's the right way, and he's saying it. Like, you know, I'm living everything he's saying. Like working. Well, you gotta work, and it's fucked up because God gonna push you to that limit, dog, to where it's just you don't even believe in it no more. You like, you know what, man? Fuck this shit. I'm tired of this shit. You know, I get tired of shit. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta keep going, like he said. That shit real. That's God talking. We God. You know what I'm saying? God came through him to bring me a message and shit. And I'm doing the show.
Yeah, and if
You know
y'all,
what I mean?
and I ain't mean to cut bro off.
Nah,
If
you
y'all know anything about Jesus, it say you was made in Jesus Christ's image. So
Right.
Jesus does lie within you.
Yeah.
That's why you fear, you love, you hurt, you anger. Those are all emotions. Emotions is showing that you are alive, you are here, you are a being. You are conscious of what is going on around you. Now, once you be conscious of what you think and what you do and how that affect others, that's when you start to win. And when I say win, I talk about y'all winning. The winning that y'all look at is winning. That's when y'all start seeing the money and all this. But one thing you know about motherfuckers with money, they got their mind right.
Right.
Get your mind right. As soon as they mind take off, that's when the bread low.
Yeah.
So once your mind intact, everything gonna be intact. Cause
Right.
it might and don't ever look in life like, man, everything will always be intact. No, your mind will be intact. So whatever isn't intact, you will get it intact, or it won't stress you. But once you get yourself right, everything else won't matter. Cause
Right.
then you will start to pick out shit. All right, maybe she not for me.
Right.
Nah, I don't even like noise. I ain't even gonna invite this nigga over here today.
Yeah.
That's when you start getting into yourself and
Right.
becoming who you truly are. And then motherfuckers will start walking in your life based on that.
Oh,
You'll
shit.
get the bras you want. You'll get the business you want. You want to get the plugs you want. Once you start walking in your purpose, everything will come your way, Slim. So that's my message.
That shit real. That shit always real. And like to count out that fear word that was used a lot, and I like that.
Oh yeah,
Because-
fear, and I love fear.
And let me tell you what it is. I want to bring your input. You know what I'm saying? But how I use fear is I take fear and I grab that shit and bring it to me and say, let's go to war. You know what I mean? That's how I use fear instead of saying, oh, fear and shaking and backing off. I go and get it and let it make me a monster. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to handle my shit. How you feel about it?
Same shit. I feel like fear is something you gotta take by the horns.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like fear is not something it's just like, it's like being a kid outside and them niggas on the block, like, shit, the more you run from it, the more dangerous they gonna seem to you.
Yeah.
But when you embrace them, you be like family.
Yeah.
And I say that to say, shit, I want y'all to leave out with this message. It's something I ain't never even, like, be telling people, but this something that'll get y'all over the hump, man. Motherfucking, damn, what the fuck I was gonna say? Fear. Nah, cause I had something I had to say about fear, cause it's
take your time.
everybody ain't for everybody. And I know that sounds cliche, but let me break it down what I mean. You might know a robber. That nigga might have robbed you. You might not fuck with him, but he got friends. He got people that fuck with him. He might not be your cup of tea, but these people cup of tea. Just like you might got a nigga you didn't put that iron on. You know what I'm saying? And you might not have fuck with him. Your people might not have fuck with him. Nobody, you know what I'm saying, around you might not fuck with him.
Right.
But he got people that know him, people that love him, people that want to put that iron on you about him.
Yeah.
So I want y'all to know that just because, you know what I'm saying, it ain't your cup of tea don't mean it ain't their cup of tea. Right. Just because it's their cup of tea don't mean it's your cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? That go back to the niggas on the block thing. Like, yeah, as long as every day you get out there and you look over there and you see them niggas standing on that corner, you say, oh my God, we run to the cop. You know what I'm saying? That's always going to be how that is going to be for you. It's always going to put you in fear and put you, oh my God. Mm-hmm. But if you embrace that, you go out there and you say, you know what, man, fuck it, man. What's up, man? Them niggas will become your friends and they'll become your people. Yeah. So that's how I do fear, man. I live with it instead of run from it. Cause then once you notice once you just, I like that, just get it over with, get it done. Right. I like living like that because it's like, man, a lot of this shit, you just gotta do it one time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do it one time. Yeah. That's like you go somewhere and a nigga walk up, try to rob, you got your pistol on, you seal curve, whatever, you pull it out, you bust him. 9 times out of 10, niggas in that block probably not gonna try to rob you no more. No balls. You know what I'm saying? It's one time. You know what I'm saying? So live your life like that. Like, shit, man, fear is only as of right now. Once you get it over and get it done with, it's done. It can't return. It's over. You know what I'm saying? So take your fear and just go with that motherfucker, because fear is natural. And then people look at fear like you're not supposed to have it. Look at fear like, man, it's supposed to be here. Motherfuckers face their fears every day. That's how I look at fear.
That's real shit, man. Then that shit make you a better man, counting off what he said. Once you just get it over with, you become more confident and you believe in yourself a little more. Shit, so tell them where they can find your books and shit at.
So you can find me on Amazon. Follow me at DC Taylor Books on Instagram though, because what I'm doing is I release them solely on Instagram. So I email you if you got done, send me a message with your email, I'll let you read my work. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just comment back. Everything's complimentary until my books come out. So, you know what I'm saying? I let everybody read the work and get a gist of who I am and what it is I do with my words, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you get up with me. DC Taylor Books on Instagram. We ain't got no Twitter or Facebook handle, but that's us on Instagram.
DC Taylor Books, man. You know what I'm saying? Check out these books, and like you say, man, you can be whatever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? That nigga come from the hood, and ain't many authors in the hood and shit like that. He got a better chance of making it than a nigga with a rap dream, cause like nigga want to hear what he got to say. That's why I basically let him talk, cause he got shit to say. You know what I mean?
You might meet some niggas where it's like you might meet some niggas, you know what I'm saying, in your neighborhood where it's like them niggas is always talking about some shit, the dream they got, or I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna tell y'all something about talkative niggas, man. Some of them niggas, they ain't talking for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say that. You know what I'm saying? So listen to motherfuckers that's around you, man. Cause sometimes we always, it's taboo to listen to a talkative motherfucker. But as I notice, and sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying, as I notice in life as I grow up, man, the shit that we come to know as life has been distorted. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, man, it ain't the talkative nigga you gotta watch these days. It's the nigga that ain't talking. Nigga ain't got nothing on his mind.
Yeah.
And nigga, why you sitting over there in the corner so brain dead? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why the fuck you ain't thinking about nothing? You thinking about robbing your ass, running in your shit when you ain't dead type
Right,
shit.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
pay attention to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And when you got motherfuckers that's talking or always, I got this going on, man, get them niggas a shot. If you got some money, you got some paper, you got some connects, get them niggas a shot, man.
Right,
Motherfuckers
right.
don't be talking for no reason.
That's why I started this motherfucking show, man. I'm trying to, I want a nigga to interview me. That's how the shit got started. You know what I mean?
Nah, you
So,
got to though. I mean,
yeah.
but you gotta think, you gotta start somewhere.
Hell
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
nah, that's what it is. But I knew that a nigga wanna, I seen your face, man. Your shit was like a kid with a new toy, cause you had an opportunity for something. You know what I mean?
Nah, the way I was talking to you.
Nah, but it's all cool. I like to see that shit. That mean I'm doing my part in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm making another motherfucker getting a nigga a shot. You know, I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and say, damn, nigga won't give me a shot. I ain't tripping, man. I'm out snorking. I'm gonna do what I do, but I'm happy that motherfucking I can bring this to you, and we gonna promote this shit. And you know what I'm saying? Now you on the team. We gonna go on that page, and motherfuckers gonna see you, cause they definitely see you. You know what I'm saying? You got anything else you got on your mind and shit like that?
Shit, nah, man.
What you gonna do if you got $2 million tomorrow?
Shit, if I got $2 million in mine, I put 1.5 up. Jiggle that 500 cash. I wouldn't buy no car yet though. I'd buy my mother a house. Buy some shit that motherfuckers don't see and can't. You know what I'm saying? Cause motherfuckers don't know where motherfuckers live at anyway. So it's like nigga can't see that, but I buy somebody a new Benz or something. We ride past that motherfucker gonna know me for money.
Yeah.
So now I wouldn't even go crazy. I mean, shit. Really just sit there and look at that shit. Shit, just I got this shit. Like, see what my people need. Like, I got a nigga in the jail right now. I'm gonna go free him. Go make sure he get free. Anybody else with an open bond that I really fuck with in my partner, I'm gonna go free they ass. That's about it. You know what I'm saying?
$250, buy mom's the house, take the other $250, and then work on the
about
books
20,
and shit.
20, 20.
The
The books,
shit,
I'm gonna work on the books, but shit, I'm gonna goddamn do that anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rich, broken, different. You hear me?
Right.
I'm working on the books. Nigga won't be broke again though, but you know what I'm saying? That's what I do, man. Put that shit up. Buy my mother a home, get her out the way, give her 20, 40, 50 grand cash, let her just chill. She been working her whole life, and just sit her to the side, let her cool it. And then the rest of that shit I just grind like it ain't there. And just sit and look at it when I get home at night, you know what I'm saying? Look at some of that money, put some in the bank, keep cash, cool shit. Wouldn't really change much. And I know that's hard for him, because I'm gonna get $1 million one day.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to change too much about me. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that with the rappers, I study the greats, I study the niggas with the money, because I want to be the nigga with the money.
Right.
You know, I'm going to be the nigga with the money, so I study that type of shit, man. I study that shit, man. Study that shit, and that shit don't be goddamn, shit don't be right. So yeah, niggas study that shit, man.
That's what's up, man. That's my man DC Taylor Books. Follow him on Instagram, Amazon. We gonna put all that shit up on there. DC shit. Then you got them North Carolina ties too. That's what I fuck with.
Man, nigga tied
That's
everywhere. Maryland home first, you know what I'm saying? DC, then
right.
North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Nigga everywhere, man. Shit, when you real, man, you just real. You go anywhere, man. Shit, I don't goddamn put on for nothing. I ain't gotta goddamn do nothing to nobody. I ain't got nothing to prove, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wake up out my bed and chase my dream.
That's it.
That's all I do.
Think about. But that's a bet, man. You know, it was definitely a pleasure. It was a good show, you know what I'm saying, like that.
Always, man.
Get this
Likewise.
shit up,
Likewise.
Hell yeah, man. You know what I'm saying. This the our Snorky Show. Snork Entertainment, nigga. We really getting famous, nigga. Holla at me, hit the DM. You can get right there. We can do it like that.
24/7, 365. I'm on my grind. 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 24/7, 365. I'm on my grind all the time. 24/7, 365. I'm on my grind. I wake up early in the morning just to make it mine. I ain't tired. When I was broke, I got my rent. Now I'm on, sometimes I gotta wear bulletproof vest. No, it's just a test. That's what they say life is. But I got my gangsta niggas with me and they ready to kill. Plus they been popping pills. So you know how that make you feel.